Hello dear students, welcome back to a news channel. Students, let's go to the articles of the day. So, first article deals with critical minerals. Now, you see students, if you are building a toy car, what would you need? You will need wheels, gears, motor, right? Now, India, what our country is doing? India is trying to build electric cars, solar panels for renewable energy. India is building fighter jets to protect the country, or even the latest smartphones. But, students, for all these things, we need very special raw materials. And these are called critical minerals. Okay? These are called critical minerals. So, these critical minerals, example could be lithium, cobalt, nickel. Okay? Now, why are they called critical? Because students, critical, what do you mean by critical? That it is important, right? So, without these critical minerals, our industries cannot function. Okay? And the tricky part is, students, these minerals, they are not easily found in India. इतना easily इंडिया में मिलता नहीं है. And we often have to import them, meaning that we have to buy them from other countries, which can be what? Which can be risky and expensive, right? So why are they important, and where they are used? देखो यहाँ पे yes, here you can see. So minerals are essential for renewable energy, right? They are important for renewable energy, like for solar panels, battery storage, to keep their energy for later use. In it is also used in EVs, electric vehicles, right? Right? और जैसे lithium ion batteries हो गया, जिसमें lithium और cobalt use होता है. So without these, EVs simply wouldn't work. And then in defense and strategic technologies, fighter jets, fighter planes, advanced missiles, and even space technology need critical minerals. Okay, so in short, students, a strong defense depends on these resources. They are also used in high-tech industries, chip manufacturing, regarding chip, we have covered news podcast yesterday, right? So without uh, without these critical minerals, these are very much required in important sectors, right? Like in high tech industries, chip manufacturing is, and for chip manufacturing, what you'll be needing, semiconductors, right? Which are basically what? Brain of all modern gadgets, right? So think about it. Without these minerals, we wouldn't have smartphones, renewable energy, or even safe skies. So they are like the secret ingredient in India's progress recipe. But students, a challenge is there. What is the challenge? See, India, basically, India depends heavily on other countries for these minerals. So what happens if those countries raise prices, or if they stop selling them? So what would happen then? Now, it's like, when you are dependent on one shop for your favorite snack, and one day that shop is closed. So suddenly you're stuck, right? So to avoid this kind of problem, India needs to recycle and reuse these minerals from products we have already have, like old laptops, dead batteries, है ना? तो वहां से हम रिसाइकल और रीयूज कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि अब कंट्रीज पे डिपेंडेंट रहे, अगर हम किसी मिनरल के लिए कंट्रीज पे डिपेंडेंट है, दूसरी कंट्रीज पे डिपेंडेंट है, तो सप्लाई चेन में कुछ भी डिस्ट्रप्शन हो सकता है, राइट? तो गवर्नमेंट ने क्या किया? गवर्नमेंट ने ये सब कुछ ध्यान में रखे एक 1500 करोड़ की स्कीम इंट्रोड्यूस किया है, राइट? सो गवर्नमेंट हैज अप्रूव दिस 6 year mission starting in 2025, and the main goal is to develop recycling capacity of these critical minerals and to reduce our dependence on imports. Okay, so how it will work? First of all, all electronic gadgets like mobile phones and laptops will be taken, uh, and other things like just say lithium ion batteries ho gaya, even parts from scrapped vehicles, it will all be collected and recycled to extract these valuable minerals. Okay, and students, government will also give financial support to companies that set up new recycling units, right? तो गवर्नमेंट ऐसे सपोर्ट भी करेगी। साथ ही साथ जो ये मिशन है स्टूडेंट्स, इट इज पार्ट ऑफ नेशनल क्रिटिकल minerals mission. So this the aim of this mission is already to build a self reliant supply chain, okay, and create jobs in this sector, right? So इससे क्या होगा? इंडिया, it will help India move towards green technologies and sustainability. All right. And students, one more thing, very, very important information, that center has recognized 30 critical minerals. 30 critical minerals. Okay, 30. Now, students, let's go to the next article of the day. So, we know what's going on these days, है ना? कितना ज़्यादा रेनफॉल हो रहा है, हर जगह बारिश हो रही है, इवन फ्लड्स भी आ रहे हैं, right? So, just look at what is happening in the misty hills of Karnataka. So, see, Karnataka is basically heartland of India's coffee production, and coffee from this region, it travels to cafes and homes across the country, even abroad. But this year, farmers are facing a nightmare. See, in places like Chikmagalur, Coorg, Hassan district of Karnataka, heavy and non-stop rains have been falling for over 3 months. Okay, now combine this with extreme cold weather that is there, and very little sunlight. Uh, so it's causing disaster. See, coffee plants, they need a delicate balance. What they need? They need warm, humid weather for growth. But at the same time, dry weather when the berries start to ripe. So this year nature broke the rules, right? Excessive barish ho raha hai, excessive rainfall ho raha hai. It has caused what? It has caused diseases. What kind of diseases? Like black rot, leaf rot, and this farmers couldn't control because they couldn't even go out. They can't spray fungicides, right? Because of the constant rain. Now, according to Karnataka Planters Association, the coffee production could even drop by 20 to 30% this year. So this means a huge financial losses for farmers and laborers who depend on coffee for their livelihood. Okay. Now, students, if we look at the global production, see, students, India is the sixth largest producer of coffee. Okay, it's the sixth largest producer of coffee globally, and about 65 to 70% of our coffee is exported to other countries, right? So the two main types of coffee grown in India is here it is written Arabica and Robusta. ठीक है, ये दो मेन टाइप की कॉफी है जो इंडिया में प्रोड्यूस की जाती है, right? Now, coffee is not just a local drink, students. It's a part of global network, and there's a coffee belt. Okay, coffee belt is a region around the equator which include countries like Brazil, Colombia, Costa Rica in south, India, Vietnam, Indonesia in Asia, ठीक है, Ethiopia, Uganda. So when one region suffers like Karnataka now, so global prices can rise. That means coffee can become more expensive, and this isn't just a bad year. Okay, it isn't just a bad year, it's a part of larger trend. Why? Because what we are seeing is that climate change is causing unpredictable rainfall, Okay, it is causing longer monsoon season. It is causing extreme temperature swings. So for crops like coffee, which need very specific weather, this is huge threat. Okay, so farmers are now facing the challenge of adapting to these changes, while at the same time they have to protect their livelihoods, right? So climate change, students, climate change is causing havoc. It's changing everything. It's impacting everything, right? So, students, that will be all for today. Today we have explored two very different news articles: Valley critical minerals and then struggle of coffee farmers. So you can just go through this article. You can see here. You can see the Karnataka is the highest producer, then Kerala, Tamil Nadu, right? And the kind of climate coffee requires for this production. All right. So, students, that will be all for today. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, like I said, even the smallest actions like recycling an old food can play a role in shaping our sustainable future. Until next time, students, take care and keep learning. Bye bye.